Hello adventurers, I'm Gray, and welcome to another Hytale news update. It's been a while since I've said that, but there actually has been quite a bit of news recently, and there's big news coming. I don't know exactly what it'll be, but there is a blog post coming up soon with all sorts of news. But, with my luck, it's probably going to come out in this exact weekend that I am going to be on vacation. Yeah, that's a problem. But I want to go over the information we have for now, and if they have lots of new info when I come back, I'll go over it then, even though everyone else will have covered it. But I just want to take a look at some recent events that have been going on before I leave for vacation, because I'm really busy right now, and I just want to do this real quick. So first of all, Simon and Noxie did a Q&A for Altcraft before, which is a server, I believe a Minecraft server made for autistic people to have a place to form a community and talk with each other and have fun in Minecraft, which is a really cool idea. I hadn't heard of it before now, but I looked into it a very little bit, and it just looks like a really nice place for those types of people to have fun playing games and having a good time, you know. But in an interview there, they gave out a lot of new information, with the first question being, will Hytale have floating islands? And Simon responded in an interesting way, yes, there is gravity in Hytale, and it's configurable by servers. For example, you can have a world where the gravity is like the moon. Now that is super cool. I like that. So, of course, you'd think, of course it has gravity. Minecraft has gravity. You jump, you go down in Minecraft. However, gravity in Minecraft is like, it's a little bit weird. Certain blocks have gravity in Minecraft, but most blocks don't. Things like sand and gravel fall down. And I'm assuming that in Hytale, most blocks aren't affected by gravity there either, but there will also be some that are. I'm guessing things like sand will still be affected by gravity, but I'm guessing if we turn that off, then sand won't fall anymore, potentially. Either that, or this is just talking about the gravity for the player, which I think this might be what he's talking about, the gravity for the creatures in the world. So I don't think it's about blocks in particular, it's just a potential thing. But it's most likely about creatures and the player, where if you set it to be like the moon, you can jump a lot higher, or you can set it even lower. My question is, could you set it to be like negative gravity, where you just fly up into the air? Because when we were playing Starbound earlier with my friends, we could set our gravity to be negative and just float upwards, and it's crazy. That would be really funny. We could troll friends using our powers to do that. That'd be cool. So what are your plans for integrating different social platforms with Hytale? Will there be native account linking, or will devs have to add plugins or mods to do so? And Simon responded by saying when it comes to account linking for Hytale and social platforms, they're still in talks with some people, but nothing concrete yet. When it comes to social features, we have friends lists and such. Also, we got YouTube and Twitch working in-game, but not their social features. Basically, you can watch YouTube and Twitch videos for right now, and they don't really have anything set up yet. Now, the next question is, were there a lot of obstacles in programming the code? Of course, there's a lot of obstacles. It's a game that requires a lot of work and a lot of redoing things and bug fixes and all sorts of stuff. It's a very in-depth game that they're going to keep updating, so they have to make sure that the base code is easy to navigate and easy to update. How do you manage the amount of players on the server and moving them around during lobby restarts? The teams have these lobby restart and roll patterns that they trigger. Sometimes it ascends, descends, or randomly places. Sometimes it moves them to another lobby. They can issue a command that's equivalent of lobby restart. This is more technical stuff, and I'm literally just quickly going through every question on here, just because I haven't gone over Hytale news in quite a long while. So if you've already seen this, it's a little bit old news now. I'll get into some newer stuff soon, but just bear with me. There's going to be some big news at the end of this video. The next question was, hey Simon, while it's a shame that you had to bring your old map building to a close, what was it like doing them back in the day? If you're talking about our adventure maps, redstone stuff, it was really hard for us to keep on going because they would take months to finish. But it was a lot of fun to figure out the limits of Minecraft and watch all the videos of people playing. I think with Hytale, this is what I'm most excited about, seeing people play and explore the world. You know what? There will be tons of people playing that game. It'll be like making a map and seeing people play it to the next level. It'll be crazy. So, good job, Simon. Man, I would love to have an experience like that, but I'm not creative enough to make a game or a map. Is there an estimated date on release of Hytale or beta? No date yet, not even Noxie or Simon know, but they want to release it when it's ready. I've heard this so many times now. It's their first game, they want to make it right. I respect the attitude though, I like that. I like that they're taking their time on that type of stuff. But I want the game! Noxie, do you work on Hytale or Hypixel? Noxie works almost exclusively on Hytale, but he spent 3 years working on Hypixel from 2014 to 2017. Will a 3D model and config be out before the game? As of now, no. Will blocks be affected by gravity? Oh, okay. This is continuing the question from earlier. Generally some blocks, but not all. Okay, that's what I was speculating on. Trees will collapse in a big explosion type when you break the trunk? So it's not going to be floating trees. We won't have the floating trees from Minecraft anymore. But can you turn that off and make them floating by turning off gravity? That's the question. We wouldn't want to see other things fall. That's fair. If you built like a house out of wood and you chopped it down, you wouldn't want to see your whole house collapse by breaking one block on it. That would suck. Do you know about redstone? To be honest, not anymore. It's been years and back then all I did was help resist. Okay, so Simon doesn't know that much about modern redstone, which is fair. They keep adding stuff and changing. This is quite a long interview. How did you come up with the idea for Hytale? They reached the limits of Minecraft. We talked about this before. What did you call Hytale before you had a name for it? And also, do you refer to blocks as blocks or tiles? Noxy completely ignored the first question and just said blocks or blocks. Actually, standalone? Is standalone the original name? Or is he saying it was a standalone title? It was like always the title, I guess. Okay, so it never really didn't have a title. Is there going to be a version of redstone in Hytale or some other type of logic-based component? Noxy says we can't answer that, which tells me there is. There is definitely going to be some type of redstone or logic-based component. This is 100% speculation. However, based off of everything I've heard so far, and seen in trailers and stuff like that, and the fact that they're not willing to answer the question, like if it was a no, they would just say no. Like when they say they can't answer that, that means there's something. They just don't want to go into specifics about it. How long has it taken you to make Hytale so far? Since 2016, so about 3 years now, I guess. Will there be a lot of purple things? Yes, even purple lights. Or there... Oh, Noxy, if there aren't enough purple things, you'll be able to create and modify other things to be purple. They did say you could paint stuff into different colors. Private servers be allowed, of course. Will there be floating islands? Of course. They have an announced zone with a lot of it. Oh, so one of the first 4 zones has a lot of floating islands? Which one would that be? Would it be the first one? Would there be anything like realms? Maybe, they don't know yet. Next they asked Noxy if they're leaning towards the more creative side for Hytale or more on PvP. Noxy says they aren't mutually exclusive, which is completely true. And the questionnaire continued by saying they're aware they're separate, but he feels that some people prefer the more creative side of things and some prefer the more servery PvP side of things. And Noxy said they're working on both need to be good. That's true, very safe answer. The next question was, this is a bit technical, but what language is Hytale developed in? And the client is in C#, of course, there's sprinkles of other stuff. Java is going through some big changes. Okay, yeah, they said it was in C#, so that makes sense. Will there ever be a VR option? It's not something they're working on right now, but maybe in the long term. I mean, Minecraft has VR, so why wouldn't Hytale have it, am I right? I mean, to be fair, Minecraft VR is kind of bad. And they only have it because it's experimental and they want it to do it, so maybe if they ever feel like it, if they have a lot of money from this and want to try things, they might do VR. In Hytale, will the client be able to change the textures of things like resource packs in Minecraft, or everything including textures be done server-side of no control for the client? And Noxy says that servers have control, but there will be settings you can put on to reject such changes like parental controls. That's fair, but I guess that means you can't install client texture packs, which takes away a bit of the creativity for the individual. At the same time, server hosts, you can like run your own private server with their own custom packs, and it makes it a lot easier to do things like maps with friends, because then they won't have to worry about installing their own texture packs. Like when I used to play maps that require a pack, we'd all have to download it and install it. This makes it so much easier. Only one person has to download the map and the texture packs. Everyone else can just join the server and it's all set up. So it's like a trade-off there. Next question, if you're not a programmer, what are you working on in Hytale? Noxy touches on project direction, design lore, recruitment, and a few other smaller things. He's like a jack of all trades. Or Noxy of all trades, you could say. So there would be parental controls. We do have a little bit of info on the site's game page, and they talked about quite a lot of this actually. Is there a build team? Noxy says if you want to apply, wait for something to appear on the jobs page. They don't have a build team, but they have a world team, and they changed the terminology because of how expansive the responsibility set is. There are all people that move from our Minecraft build team into Hytale and are very talented. Okay, so right now their team is mostly consisting of people who worked on Hypixel, but whenever openings pop up, people can join. Now, does that include 3D modeling, Perlin noise, and such? And Noxy says the world gen uses many different noise types and masks. They know 3D modeling too, and some of the mobs in the game are even from the world team. Will terrain be editable via mods, such as trees, grass height, and small items, sort of like Unity has? And Noxy says that's natively editable rather than editable via a mod. Does that mean just you edit it in-game? Like, I'm sure you'll be able to add sorts of mods. Like, how would they know if they're able to edit the terrain through mods? It's up to people to make those mods. So I'm sure someone will make things like World Edit or MC Edit for Hytale. Well, what would it be called? Hi Edit? Oh crap, my phone is ringing. Simon was asked how he made Hypixel, and once again they talked about this before, but he played Minecraft for fun, started to make videos of their creations, then the server, and then Hytale. It's just a snowball effect, resulting in this crazy indie game that's getting tons of views on YouTube, so it's a pretty inspirational story. What inspired you to start making Minecraft maps and then the server? Simon says he always wanted to be a game designer, but didn't know how to code or where to start, so he started making games inside Minecraft instead, and it was built from there. I love this story so much. I love how Minecraft started out in such an indie, sort of really cool fan, like love, project of love sort of way, and Hytale just grew out of love in this game that was made out of love. It's such a cool thing, and I love that it's still evolving off of that. How much will Hytale cost? They don't know yet. They're focusing on making a good game. And finally, how much do you play Minecraft? Simon says, unfortunately, he doesn't really play it anymore. He's done it a lot in the past, but he does enjoy mods and servers. So when I say he doesn't play Minecraft anymore, that means vanilla. He doesn't really play vanilla Minecraft. And I've told my friends before, there's tons of great mod packs and servers to have fun in Minecraft that have so many differences from the original, but a lot of them aren't really willing to try it. And I don't know why. Like, I've watched a lot of videos on them, and they're so cool. They have so many unique features that add a lot more to do in the game. Some of them focusing on progression, some of them on technical aspects, but they're all very unique from each other and add something new to play. So as of right now, I've just been enjoying playing them on my own recently. Moving on from that, there's some things that were posted to the Twitter account for Hytale. So if I can go back, I'm not sure where I last left off, so I'm going to start with this post, May 28th. There's a little post showing off the farm and all sorts of stuff here. I'm not sure how many details are hidden in here, but I don't think there are too much. We could see a nice view of things we already know in general, though. Above that, we have this little Hakuna Matata thing. This was a nice little meme showing off these two creatures, the meerkat and the boar, hanging out in this biome here. And I think I saw there's like a blue tree on top of the plateau at the top right, and a hyena on the left side here. So I'm not sure if that blue tree is going to be anything special, but it looks very unique. So maybe it'll have a purpose in the story of the game, or maybe it's a unique structure just to hang out in. Moving up, we have Kuianu Leaves, the Quebec. He is absolutely breathtaking. I'm also breathtaking. I like the memes they've been doing with the Quebecs. Quebecs truly are the meme generator of Hytale. Once again, there is hyenas here, which I don't know if I showed off before, but they officially revealed them here. Even though they did pop up for the first time in this, they were officially revealed here. So they're in the background of the earlier post. Next we have this, and I think this is really the last thing. Secrets bubble away in this dark place of Orbis. And this is a very chaotic, like, void element location. I'm not sure what creature this is with the hands. It looks like some sort of witch or some sort of evil being with a bubbling cauldron. And like that guy was asking for earlier, there is a lot of purple in this image. I'm thinking it's like an Outlanders type area and like Zone 3, you know, that type of icy place where there's a lot of purple whenever the void takes over. Or it could be on one of the other planets where they have a lot of this stuff. Maybe the Nexus or something. I don't know. But pretty cool. I like the atmosphere of that. And finally, we have the last bit of info. So this right here is the big news. This is the stuff you guys are waiting for. And I know it's not concrete info yet. However, what it's saying is things are going super well. The team is working hard on all fronts. And there should be another blog post out within 1 to 2 weeks with some new stuff to reveal. Now that is really nice. Now this post was added to the Reddit here, Hytale Info, 2 days ago, so technically it might not come out this weekend, it might come out next weekend, which would be good for me. That means I could come back from my vacation, see some new Hytale news very soon, and then talk about that. But if it comes out this weekend, I'm not going to be able to report on it right away, so I apologize for that. I'm going to be off on a week-long vacation having a good time, which is why I wanted to get this video out today, just in case. Like, I was originally planning to put this out on Saturday because I didn't really have time to make it today. But what if the update comes out on Saturday or Friday or something, and this will come out after that, and I'll just be like, hey guys, there's an update, there's a blog post about to come out, and it's already released by the time this video comes out? That would be weird. So I wanted to mention this and talk about some of the new cool stuff going on with Hytale. And this should have summarized everything over the past couple of weeks, so hopefully you guys are as hyped for this game as I am. I'm really looking forward to getting into it once it releases, whenever that may be it this year, be it next year, be it 2025. I am going to play this game. I am very much ready for it, and that's all for now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I would really appreciate a like or subscribe if you're interested in Hytale or Hytale news, or just want to support me at all, because I've done YouTube for a long time, never really grown that much, and I really appreciate the help here. And I hope to see you all on the next adventure.